Well guys, it's been about a week since I've made any content for y'all. It's because I had COVID and I'm still not 100%, but I guess I went to work every day this week. Today is, I believe, Wednesday? No, today's Thursday. Today's actually the very first day that I actually felt somewhat decent. Yesterday it was like record-breaking highs, and the day before that, Tuesday, and Monday for that fact, I couldn't think of nothing, like nothing. I even wanted to be in here messing with my boats. I had no desire to do any of that. But finally today, I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm gonna make a little bit of content and show you some of the stuff that I got in from Offshore Electrics. Right now, the Chaser 32 is at one of the local airbrush artists who also does decals. So I gave him free reign to do whatever he wants with it to make it look cool. So we'll see what it looks like when it comes back from him, but that'll be for a later video. So let's get to the package and see what I got in here. All the goodies. All the goodies. We've even got more stuff coming, but that's coming from, I believe, Alibaba, so it comes from China. I'm still waiting for it. This is a big bag of stuff. This is like $300 worth of parts. Some stuff I needed, some stuff I didn't. I really didn't need that long of a cable. Alright, let's pour this out. Alright. Now we got cooling line. We got some of the new cooling line that they have. I needed some small stuff for the rigger, and I was just trying to order 2 different sizes. Wow, look at that. Look how big the inside of that is. Same outside diameter, I believe. Massive inside diameter. Pretty firm stuff. Cool. All the other cooling hoses that I have are big. The riggers require small stuff. So this is a liner. I'm not sure if I'm going to run a liner yet. Depending on what direction I want to go. I bought the 2 different sizes, I believe. One's a 9/32, one's a 1/4 inch. Depending on which way I want to go that way I've got both. I bought the last of these that they had in stock. Big B had did 100 mile an hour with these props. I went back and forth with these in my cart. I watched them go from having like 5 in stock to 4 in stock to 3 to 2 to 1. And then I got COVID. So I said, screw it. Let me go ahead and get them. These are the 1717 cleavers. I actually have an 1815 of this prop, which I believe is a similar prop that Big B actually threw. I think he threw a blade on his, maybe it was an 1817 or an 1815, I'm not sure. But I actually wanted the reverse of that 1815, but they didn't have it. Got me some EC3s because we had melted the ones on the rigger. Got me a 40 millimeter ring. So this is going to be part of the Chaser, for the Chaser build. Let's see here. This is the rudder for the Chaser. I only really needed the bracket since I've got the 2 pickup blade that's going to go on this. Let's see what this is. Oh, you know what this is? So this is a servo mount that goes right here. So it splits the hull. So I thought that was really cool. It kind of kept the servo back and underneath the back overhang of the transom, trying to get some of the weight towards the rear. So I'm gonna try this and see how that works. Got some super glue. I believe they had these on sale. I think these are 5.5 millimeter bullets. We're gonna convert that, convert the rigger over to 5.5 mil connectors. Apparently they're good for up to 220 amps, so we should be good to go there. We got these carbon fiber turn pins. I think they'll look really good on that boat. I didn't know which direction to go. I like the proboat hatches here. And then we've got these. So these are considered medium hatch locks, which if you can, they're kind of big. I spec'd them out as far as the size of the hole you had to drill. I thought they were pretty big, and they are. So I may actually just use these. I only use 2 of them for the back, and then build a little, like a hook for the front. Got some servo arm connectors, 2 different sizes. I think one's a 2 mil, one's a 3 mil, just to have in my parts bin. I got some 3 mil rods. These are really, really nice. I've had them in the past. And we got, I think these are M4 or maybe M5 nuts. We got, yeah, so these are the 4s, and then these are the 5s, the lock nuts. And then this is the other 1717. And we got this cable here, which is extremely long. Like, we needed all this, huh? But this is basically a 0.150 cable with 2 1/4 inch shaft for the rigger. Because the one that's in the rigger right now was actually the original shaft that went in the recoil 2. So I had a recoil 2. I had an extra flex cable for it in my inventory, and that's what I used in my rigger. I believe that the shaft here was too short. I didn't like how short it was. So we're gonna maybe possibly convert this one to the rigger and then have that one back for the recoil. Actually, I can't do that because I cut it short. So regardless, we needed one that was manufactured correctly. Basically where the drive dog goes to it, I need to move the indentation of it back a little bit, maybe 1/4 inch, to I get a little bit more, or actually move it forward 1/4 inch so I can make sure my shafts are riding on those bushings in the rear hub. So, but yeah, that's quite a bit of goodies. Quite a bit of goodies. Let's see. Yeah, wow, 3 pages. Yeah, $294. But we've got a bunch of other stuff coming. So let me just go ahead and show you here. I don't know if I've shown y'all this yet. So here are some cooling jackets. These are red, and they're gonna go with these. I've had these for about a month. These are the Leopard X2s, 2200 kV 4082s. So 2200 kV, and they're gonna go in the Cheetah. That'll be for another video, but I figured we're doing mail day. I'm gonna show y'all everything that I've got for future videos. Now, another thing, a lot of people talk about me using the WFly X9, where can you get it, yada, yada, yada. They used to sell this on Amazon, and they don't sell it anymore. The only thing you can buy is the little GPS and the receiver. So what I believe is the reason why they don't have this on there anymore is because they don't make it anymore. You can still find it on Alibaba, but the new one that's coming out is the WFly X9S, and I actually have one of those coming. So it doesn't really look like there's much of a difference. The only difference is this one is a 3.5 volt to 6 volt controller. The new S model is up to an 8 volt controller. So you can use a 2-cell LiPo battery or a 6-cell like nickel cadmium battery. These you're forced to use a 5-cell battery, NiCads, which it's okay, but these things drain the batteries. Like, you use 4 AA's and they're gone in about 60 minutes. And that was the biggest pain in the butt until we learned which batteries would fit in the bottom of these things. And these are the ones you have to use. You have to use a 5-pack like this. And then you have to be on top of your game and not overcharge it past 6.6 volts, or the controller will shut itself off on a safety. Because see right there, 3.5 to 6 volts. And you can have the battery up to 6.5 or 6.6, but anything above 6.6, it won't cut on. It'll cut itself right back off. But the new ones go up to 8 volts, which is cool. I got one of them coming, and it has a new center wheel on it, which is pretty dope. But all that's coming from AliExpress. And then we've got, well, I think we've got a motor coming for the rigger. we've got a TP motor coming, and we've got a triple S motor. So the triple S motor is going to be a 2960, and it is a 4122 kV. And the TP motor is a 2968, I believe, or 67, however they want to list it on their site. And that is also some weird kV value, a little bit above 4,000. Maybe it's like 4,200 or 4,220 or something like that. But they have it listed on their site. They said it was going to take them a month to build because it was a special order item. But yeah, so it's all gutted out. Now Fred, if anybody watches Fred's channel, Fred sent me that chaser, and he also sent me this. Sent me the shark. So he actually got 2 of these for free, because on their website they had originally posted the wrong dimensions, and he contacted them and said, hey, you know, I got these, they were the wrong dimensions, like, can I send them back and y'all exchange it? And they were like, how about we just let you keep them and we'll refund your money? So he was like, okay. And then they instantly went on their website and corrected their mistake as far as the dimension and the size of the shark. But this is quite a bit bigger than the Kraken. I thought about maybe running it in the rigger, but I mean, it doesn't look like it on camera. But let's go ahead and just set one on top of the other. Let's do capacitors, and we'll do the bottom. So you can see just how much taller that is. That's a considerable height difference. I'm talking about 3/8 of an inch taller, and probably 1/2 an inch in total length. But this little Fly Color 120 does really well. I'm very, very pleased with it. Perfect for the boat. Perfect for the boat. We're going to swap over to 5.5s, and I got to solder on some new connectors, and then one of my batteries. I have to resolder one of the batteries. I don't know where it is, but yeah. Oh, and I got a new tote. Had to get me a new bag. The other one was old hobby bag, was like 17 years old. I had got when I was like 19 or 17. Dating a girl down in South Carolina, and I've had it ever since I was running my Losi 8 down there at that track. But finally dry rotted, so I got me a new one. Yep. Oh, here it is. Duh. So yeah, I gotta go ahead and solder on some new leads to this, and we are going to be putting this capacitor bank on this ESC somehow. I'm either going to extend the wires or maybe solder them onto the connection or whatever. I'm going to figure it out some type of way that's going to go on with there. But alright, well, enough of me talking and yapping. Hopefully the next time we go out it won't be so hot, and we can actually have some fun. I really want to take this boat to the speedrun pond. I've yet to take this out there to see just how fast it'll go. Don't expect it to break any records, but I'm sure we can probably get this thing in the mid-60s, close to 70 with a single motor setup, depending on what prop I put on there. But because we only have single cooling pickup and single discharge, they're both sharing the same cooling, I've got to be careful about running it long, you know, a long while. I will have to convert that eventually to dual cooling, and I just don't want to mess up my paint job right now. Right now that's kind of like my shelf queen. I think it's just a beautiful boat all the way around. And then we can take this out, run this. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to do, but getting over COVID, man, my body just, my brain and my body both, like neither one of them want to work. And then this needs an ESC in it because I robbed the Kraken out of it. So I don't know. I might spend tonight getting this all put back together. That way Miles will have something to run again. But cool. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, tips, tricks, whatever have you, drop them in the comment section below. See y'all later. Peace.